Hello students, today we are going to start with English chapter 1 from your supplementary reader book Movements, and the name of the first chapter is The Lost Child. This chapter is basically about a child who goes to a fair with his parents and shows how happy and excited he is on visiting the fair. He also wants to buy the sweets and toys displayed over there, but somehow his parents don't buy it for him. So now we look into detail what actually happens to him, why his parents are not buying, and what all. Starting with the chapter, it was springtime and people in colorful attire were going to the fair. So whenever you are you are also super excited to go out with your parents when they tell you like today we have to go out, and you are like all set and super excited where they'll take us, what they'll make us do, etc, etc. So this child was also excited like y'all, and he was waiting that when his parents will just take him to the fair. A child along with his parents was going to the fair and was very excited and happy, like I told you. Moving on, when he went to the fair, on the way he saw many things. First he saw a toy shop. So his eyes were all stuck over there watching the toys. So he asked his parents, please buy me this toy, and he knew that his parents would refuse. So his thoughts were stuck over there that please buy me something like that, but still they moved on. Then after that they found a dragonfly. So he was like, how these kids have this habit of chasing something. When you see a small butterfly, you like try to run behind it and catch it. So he was like running behind the dragonfly. So his mother was like, whenever you go somewhere and you go off track, your parents will definitely call you, no, hey, come here, please come here, where are you going, we are going this way, you come here. Similarly, even his parents were calling him. So then after that dragonfly incident happened, then he moved on and saw some petals lying over there. So he started collecting those petals, and then he ran behind a dove. He saw a dove and became very excited. But whatever he was doing, his parents were trying to protect him because they were in a fair. So fair is obviously very crowded place to be around. So his parents were trying to protect him and telling him that be together and don't go here and there. Then moving forward, the child was fascinated by the stall of toys and sweets. Though his father got angry, but his mother pacified him and diverted his attention towards other things. Okay, so like I told you, he was fascinated to buy the toys and all, but somehow his mother said that no, we'll buy some other time, and she tried to console him and tried to divert his mind. First he went to the sweet stall, and he saw some gulab jamuns and rasgullas and got super excited to have them. Then barfi, jalebi, etc, whatever we find. Then moving on, he told his parents that I want barfi, but his parents as usual refused. Okay, then he saw a flower seller. Then he asked his parents to buy him some garland, but then again similarly his parents refused to buy him some garland. Then after that he saw a man with different color of balloons. Okay, so this man was carrying different colors of balloons. The parents were moving ahead and he was lagging behind. The child moved forward but once again lagged behind because his eyes were caught by one thing or the other every now and then. Like how I told you, one after the other he was getting attracted. As they moved forward, the child got demurred by the decorative items on the stalls. His mouth watered, seeing sweets decorated with gold and silver leaves. Then, like I told you, he was very excited and wanted to have. I want Barfi, but he did not wait for his parents' reply, as he knew them very well, that his parents will never agree to buy Barfi for him. They would say he was greedy, and therefore he kept moving. Then, after that incident happened, he witnessed beautiful garlands. Like I told you, after the balloons, he saw a person selling garlands, but he didn't ask for it because he knew that his parents would not buy him something like that. Then he saw a balloon man, but he knew very well that his parents will say that he was too old to play with balloons, so he walked away. But he really got attracted looking at those colorful balloons. Then he saw a snake charmer. A snake charmer, as we all know, is a person who makes a snake dance on his tunes, right? Hmm. Make snakes move by playing music. Then he saw a snake charmer and a roundabout swing. Roundabout swing, what we find in the gardens, and like a merry-go-round, or where the kids stand and the thing is moving in a circular motion. As you can see this in the picture, the snake charmer is making the snake is coiled and moving on the tunes, and the kids are playing on the roundabout, merry-go-round type of a thing. Then if he was moving here and there without his parents knowing, then definitely he was going to get lost, right? 2-3 times his parents called him and he was like moving here and there. Then again his parents, then he got attracted to that roundabout and he was watching over there waiting. Then suddenly his parents walked ahead and he was left over there only, and he ran here and there, but with no fruitful result. The place was too overcrowded to get terrified. So he got terrified, matlab he got scared that the place is so overcrowded, now where I will find my parents. So then he started crying. He was crying and he ran here and there to find his parents, calling mummy, daddy, mother, father, but no reply from the other side. Then suddenly he went near the roundabout, and there one man saw him sobbing. Sobbing is crying. Okay, then he tried hard and lifted him up and asked him what happened. Suddenly a kind-hearted man took him up in his arms and tried to console him. He asked him if he would like to have a joyride, but the child sobbed, I wanted my mother and father. Then that man told him that he tried to console him, to calm him down, as that boy was very scared as he was lost. So he said that let me take you something, I'll take you to the roundabout. But he said, no, I want my mother and father. Then the man offered him sweets, balloons and garlands one by one. Then he took him to the sweet stall, said that come, I'll buy you some sweets. But he again cried hard and said, no, I want to go back to my parents. Then on the way again they saw a balloon man. Then the stranger offered him to buy him balloons, but again, like he was super scared, he refused. And then on the way he saw some garlands as well, but again, as he was not in a good shape, he was sobbing hard and did not buy anything whatever he had offered. But the child kept on sobbing, I want my father and mother. And in the end, finally, he could not find his parents and he was lost. Sadly, he was unable to find his parents. So, I think all of you have understood the chapter well, and this is the end. Thank you.